Hi everyone, I am Sania Quitter, and in this video I'll be showing you how to download Zotero, which will help you with your citations for your research project. And it's really a seamless tool. It has a few hiccups to install it, but once you get it installed, it can be pretty helpful. So we're gonna get started on that. So what I did here is I went to zotero.org. So Zotero.org. So your personal research assistant. Zotero is a free, easy to use tool to help you collect, organize, cite, and share research. When we click the download button, we are then brought here. So we're going to then click this download button here, Zotero 5.0 for Windows, your personal research assistant. You can see it's downloading right now. Once we have finished downloading it, so, again, we went here, we clicked the download button, we were brought here, we clicked this download button for Windows because I have a Windows computer. And then when you download it, you see you have the Zotero 5.0 underscore setup, and I clicked it and I extracted all the contents from it. So welcome to the Zotero setup. This wizard will guide you through the installation of Zotero. It's recommended that you close all other applications before starting setup. This will make it possible to update relevant system files without having to reboot your computer. Click next to continue. So we go with the standard. So then we upgrade to continue. And then we can do finish to launch Zotero now. So you can see here that you already have a library here on Zotero. So if you want to insert any article, for instance, from your computer, you can do so now using Zotero. So yay, that's exciting. So let's just see an example of how that works. So let's say that there's this paper here, by PLOS Biology, the landscape of antibody binding in SARS-CoV-2 infection. So this is the coronavirus COVID-19 infection. So there's this paper here, and I want to cite it. I want to use it in my writing for any paper. Maybe I could just use this directly, but then this can be a little bit annoying, right? Like, how do you keep adding all those references in your paper? So how would you do that? So what you can just do is you can just click this, and you can click Zotero connector here. And you're going to see what happens is that now, instead of just having two articles, we have this article being added here, the landscape of antibody binding in SARS-CoV-2, Heffron et al. It's actually a paper I'm a co-author on, so that's really exciting. So you can see now that we have another one, and let's say that, so if you come here to this Word document, you're going to see Zotero application practice.docx, so Microsoft Word document. So please note this is Sania's example of using Zotero. Awesome. But what we're going to see is that, well, we have these ribbons: file, home, insert, draw, design, layout, references, mailings, review, view, help. But where is Zotero? We don't have a Zotero. Where is it? What do we do? How do we get that Zotero ribbon to show up in Microsoft Word? So next, we're going to look at our PC. We're going to look for where we have Zotero installed. So we go to this PC on a Windows computer, and we're going to click this. And then we're going to go to Program Files, x86. So if we recall, when we downloaded Zotero, we had installed it here to program files. So on the program files, we then will go to Zotero here. And we're going to go into extensions here. And then under extensions, we're going to go to Zotero WinWord integration, because as of now, we do not have Zotero on our computer on a Word document here. So we do not have Zotero ribbon here, unfortunately. So we're going to try to install that. So we're going to go here to Zotero WinWord integration. And then you see over here, you're going to see install. And we have Zotero over here. So we're going to need this file here in order to add Microsoft Word. So we need the macro enabled template here. So we go to this PC, operating system, program files, x86, Zotero, extensions, Zotero WinWord integration at zotero.org, and then install. And then we see this file right here. Then we go right to our Microsoft Word application here, and we're going to go to our file, and then we're going to go to options right here. So there are lots of options here, but we're going to go to the advanced section. So let's scroll down all the way to the section that is called General here. And we're going to click on File Locations. So we click on the Startup, and then we click on Modify here. And this is what we see here. No items match your search. What you see here is that there are no items that match your search. So we're going to go here to the installation where we see Zotero Microsoft Word enabled macro enabled template, and we're going to copy it here. Remember how we found Zotero, and over here, we're going to copy this. And then we're just going to come back here and we're going to paste it here. So since I did it again, we can just replace the file and destination. And then we can click OK. And then OK here, and then OK. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to close and restart our Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to go to my task manager and kill all my Microsoft Word documents. And then I'm going to open up the Zotero application practice here. Let's close all of these. And then lo and behold, we see that we have Zotero installed. Yes. So that's awesome. And one thing is, as you're using the Zotero for your citations, you must have the Zotero app open on your computer. So what we can see here is that, for example, I want to note this article on depression from the neuroscience website. And let's say that I wanted to go talk about that article on depression that I had mentioned. So on how this is the URL here. I can copy it again and I can check it out. On how ketamine prevents depression. So if I wanted to talk about it, remember guys, I had just down selected Zotero connector. I have to have the app open and then it syncs directly. Or we can also even use this: Lyme disease heightens risk of mental disorders and suicidality, which is kind of sad. So we can just automatically incorporate this, and then we can see Lyme disease is also included. So if I want to incorporate this article on depression, I can look here and I can select the citation style that I'm interested in: Chicago Manual, IEEE, Nature, Vancouver, whichever style I'm interested in. So let's say that I'm interested in like the Chicago Manual of Style for the reason, and you can continue downloading additional styles if you're interested in it. You can click OK. Or if you want, you can check out more styles, advanced as well. So let's just go with the Chicago Manual. And that's the citation you will use. And then you can click Add Citations. OK. And now we can add in depression right here directly, because it's linked directly to our Zotero article. So you can see the citation. You can see how easily that it changes. I had shared an initial paper on antibody binding in COVID and SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19, the pandemic we are all experiencing at this time. So if I want to talk about this paper that I was sharing, the landscape, you're going to see how it changes the citation. So before it, everything is like 1 and 2, but now that when we add it, it automatically changes and updates everything else. So that's another advantage of using Zotero, that you don't have to keep track of the numbers of the citations. They automatically adjust for you. And when you're done, you can just have your bibliography here as well. So I wanted to give a thank you as well to M. Rohan. I was struggling myself with downloading Zotero and enabling it in MS Word, but this video was really helpful by M. Rohan for how to update and enable Zotero in Microsoft Word. So I just wanted to give the appropriate credits and recognition. So thank you, M. Rohan, for that. But hopefully you guys have a more of an appreciation for how to integrate Zotero Ribbon and how to use it for your citations. So please subscribe to my channel if you found that this was helpful. All the best to you guys as well. So again, my name is Anya Culler, and I'm happy that this could help you guys. So I'm just trying to share helpful advice along my journey with all of you guys. So take care.